welcome to Down to Earth. Our question this week is another great one from one of our viewers, Jolie. She wants to know about freshly cut mulch. She's heard that it's hot and it shouldn't be used right away around the plants. And this is true. It's because of the decomposition of plant material in branches, which are mostly carbon. So you do have to be careful about the carbon to nitrogen ratio. There are microbes in your soil which do decompose plant material. And as they do this, as they digest the plant material, they need both carbon and nitrogen. So they can deplete the nitrogen in your soil, which would take that away from your plants. So you do need to go ahead and put that fresh mulch out in a pile and make sure that it ages for just a little while. A couple of weeks to a month is all it would take, and then it would be safe to use. It wouldn't decompose quite so quickly. This type of mulch material is pretty easy to get this time of year from friends and neighbors or even companies that come through neighborhoods and do prune trees. But again, you do need to be careful of it. You can also add some nitrogen to your soil to help assist with this process, some nitrogen fertilizer. Our plant this week is viburnum. This is a great big shrub, and it's a nice alternative to our non-native plants that we often use as hedges. Some species of viburnum get 6 to 10 feet tall and wide, but some get as large as 12 to 20 feet tall. So be very careful when you're shopping so that you get the right size plant for the place that you're going to put it. You don't need to prune this plant unless you're hedging it, but still try to keep it close to its natural size and don't cut too much off of it. It's not good for our native plants to do that. It does have beautiful fluffy white flower clusters, which are great for attracting butterflies. And then it does produce nice pink berries that turn to blue, so it's very attractive to birds. If you have an area where you like to watch the birds fly around, this is great to attract those. You can also use it alone as a small tree if you're willing to prune it into that habit. Its native habitat is swampy, but it's not picky about the soil. It's also drought resistant, so it's a great plant to use in any area of your landscape. It is native for us, and it's hardy all the way to zone 5, so it can take our cold winters. Takes full sun or part shade, so it's very adaptable, and it is evergreen, so it's nice during the winter. To do this week in your garden, our recent cold weather might have killed some things back. These days it's hot, and then it's cold, and then it's hot, and then it's cold. So maybe you want to plant an annual right now, something colorful to lift your spirits in that dreary winter landscape. You can choose flowering cabbage or kale, snapdragons, or pansies. Those are great color this time of year as transplants. We'd love to hear from you. Please visit klru.org/ctg to send us your question or a plant of the week from your garden.